Yo, what's going on, and welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. And today we are going to be starting the Energy Amplifier Initiation event. Now, if I understand this event correctly, we're going to have a quest that we need to do, and then after that quest, there's going to be like areas or domains or something that we have to do. 3 of them, I believe, each day. And they're going to give us this material up here, which we can then use to purchase things, maybe? I know that you need them for Diona, but I'm not exactly sure how we use them to get Diona. But I'm sure we'll figure that out. We are currently in front of the quest giver. It's called the Mr. Melancholy quest. So let's go ahead and get started. Who is the actual dude? Not the herb gatherer. Oh, there's an Adventurers Guild person.
If you gather up what you can, then surely something can be done about it.
The situation is not as bad as it could be. I can't believe that, oh geez, ear minsel fruit exploded. My research prospects are completely ruined. What's wrong? Ah, hello traveler, I suppose it can't hurt to tell you. This gentleman's name is Hosseini? I can't say that name without someone telling me how to pronounce it. He is a researcher from the Sumeru Academy. Recently, the Adventurers Guild was commissioned by the Academy to investigate a ruin where we found a perfectly preserved ear-minsel fruit. The Is it? No, it's not Academy. It's Academia. Why is it the Academia? I don't know. The Academia deemed it to be a high research priority and requested that we hand it over to a scholar sent to collect it, namely Mr. Hosseini. However, while transporting the ear-minsel fruit, we were ambushed by treasure hoarders. Could we have less words that I can't say? One of them attacked the cart carrying the fruit and it exploded. Apparently so. This was also news to us when it occurred. My research, my thesis, my assignments from the Academia. Why? It throws me off. Is the Academia something that I don't know about? Is it like some organization that I'm not thinking of at the moment that I should know about? As you can see, because it is a capitalized word, so it's obviously a noun of some sort, or the name of something. As you can see, Hosseini very much hopes to continue his research. To that end, he has commissioned us to search for the fragments of the fruit. Unfortunately, the force of the explosion sent some of the fruit fragments into dangerous areas where even the guild members are hesitant to venture. To complicate matters further, the fruit attract a lot of attention from monsters due to the great power it contains, so some fragments were seized and taken very far away. Traveler, since you are here, perhaps you'd be willing to help us gather the fruit? Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, that's really why I'm here. That's amazing. Okay, you'll find the many places of interest on your map, and we have yet to investigate. We've been searching non-stop for the last few days, but all we've managed to find are a few tiny bits, no large fragments. Please help me look for more fragments. If you find any larger ones, be sure to let me know. Okay. So maybe this is how often we get new areas to go investigate. I'm not exactly sure. But we'll go ahead and click on the first one. Place of interest, Springvale. High ground. What? Why are some of them locked? I'm not really understanding, but let's just start with the first one and see what happens. Seems like it wants us, so we can't teleport to that. It wants us to go to this domain, but I don't think we're actually going in the domain. I think that some of these can be in domains. I'm just not exactly sure how they decide that, but I'm sure we'll figure it out in just a second here. Ooh. Okay, place of interest tutorial. According to the intelligence you have uncovered, a special mutation stone exists at the many places of interest where fruit fragments are hidden. Mutation stones can grant massive bonuses to opponents, greatly increasing their attack, resistance, and resistance to interruption. Mutation stones are a form of ore that can be broken like all others. Mutation stones would normally only grow in environments with very rare Leyline conditions, but due to the recent influence of the fruit fragments, these ores have started appearing in large numbers in places of interest. Hit the places of interest across the land and reclaim the fruit. But where there are opposing forces defending the fragment, you can only retrieve them after having cleared the place of interest of threats. Okay, so why, like this one this mutation stone is so far away from the enemies. Why would I not just break it before fighting them? That's the part I don't understand. Like, the enemies can't defend the mutation stone. At least not that one.
And is best picked after it rains. If you should choose to pick any, be sure to store them appropriately.
What is Zhongli talking about? I didn't hear the beginning of what he said, so I'm not exactly sure what the heck he just told me. Some sort of fruit. I don't know if it's relevant to the fruit that we're currently talking about or a different fruit. Okay. Why am I not critting? There we go. So far that was really easy.
Healthy body, healthy mind.
And we got a fractured fruit bit, which give us 90 of these fruit data. Okay, so looks like it unlocked the next zone. So I guess each little part, like we saw, has 3 zones that unlock after each other in sequence. So I suppose that's how we're gonna have to do it. I just don't know how many, because Act 1 has 12 things that we need to gather. I don't know how many are currently available. If it's only 3 on day 1, or if they unlock over the course of a few days, well, I guess we'll have to find out. So where's the mutation stone for this one? Zhongli is gonna be really good at breaking mutation stones, because as long as his little ability isn't wasted on another geo construct of some sort, then it should just instant break, or at least get close. You saw we didn't instant break it there, but we got decently close. Took out like 3/4 of it. Oof.
Next on me.
I do feel like one thing I don't like about the controls in this game is while you're running around as an archer aiming like this, you get stuck on lots of things. Like little ledges that you would normally just be able to walk over become a sticking point for you, and I don't like that.
No touching.
I wish it was a little bit smoother, because sometimes you can just like get stuck. Like straight up, I was on top of that little rock here, and I couldn't get off of the rock, because you can't travel up or down ledges while you're aiming. So if the game deems the ledge steep enough, then you can't move. I maybe could have gone this way, but there was an enemy there, so I straight up couldn't go anywhere. And that's the one thing that I don't like. Like, you can see when I'm walking normally that it's completely smooth walking over that rock, but when I'm aiming, for some reason I get stuck on it. Like, let's see, do we get stuck on this rock? We get stuck on that angle of this rock. Okay, maybe not. There. Like, it seems inconsistent as well. Like, that way on that rock, for some reason we get stuck, and I think that's stupid. They should just get rid of that. Doesn't really make any sense to me. Oh, there's an item. Oh, you could see that, it looks like the outer ring of this thing gets a different color every time. So I think it started as green when it was here, and then I think it was blue here, and now it's purple in this new zone.
Oh, good. I was just thinking that the silk flowers at the Feiyun Commerce Guild needed watering. The transport coordinators will probably moan about the muddy mountain roads again, though.
Wait, so Leeway gathers water from raining places in Mondstadt?
Oh, the sun's out. When did that happen?
Have the characters always talked this much about random stuff? I don't really remember them talking this much about, like, the weather changing and stuff. Oh, it's up here, huh? Guess we'll climb this ladder then. Alright, so let's get over to the mutation stone. I wonder how strong things are, actually. Like, is it viable to kill you guys?
Violet grass is a plant that enjoys a moist environment and is best picked after it rains.
So, like, they're killable, but I feel like you want to take out the mutation stone, because it's not exactly... it doesn't feel like we're doing a whole lot here. They seem really strong while they have the mutation stone. Like, I did a lot of things that should have done a great deal of damage. Although there is another mutation stone, apparently. Because these guys are still buffed. So, let's go find the second mutation. There's 3 mutation stones here, huh?
Stabilize.
I wonder if they get progressively weaker as we kill the stones. It didn't seem like it, based off of that first stone and the damage we did afterwards. Seems like as long as there's a stone alive, then they have their full buff.
Gather.
I also don't know who's actually related to this event out of the enemies, because it seems like there's a whole bunch of archers over there that might not actually be related. But I guess they must be because it hasn't ended. They just didn't notice. Ow. Wow, that did a whole lot of nothing, huh? Why is that guy so tanky? Also, I haven't crit him a single time, which is amazing. Because after I inflict cryo on someone, I have about a 70% chance to crit. Maybe even a little bit higher. Okay, so I guess we gotta go talk to those people again. And then we'll see how much more there is to do on a daily basis in this event. It seems like it might just be go to these 3 areas, but maybe there's more to it. Maybe you can do the entire Act 1 in one go and you don't have to wait. We'll figure out in good time. Also, we got our little Oceanid buddy still, and Dora. I wonder how quickly they're gonna release new pets and stuff. I feel like people would like pets. More diversity in them. Especially since the first round of pets you could only pick 1 of the 3, so you couldn't even get all of them. Wow, that was quick. This fragment seems larger than any of the previous ones we've found. Let me analyze it with the energy amplifier and run some numbers. It's an energy amplifier. It's a genuine slice of ancient history, an artifact that can conduct and amplify energy. It's another object of my research. If you're interested, feel free to try it out for yourself. Oh, yeah, of course. Jeez. When a character obtains an elemental shard created by a geo-elemental reaction, a small shockwave will be unleashed that will deal 500% of the character's attack as damage to nearby opponents. Additionally, all characters in the party gain 40% geo damage bonus for 10 seconds after this effect is triggered. These effects can be triggered once every 5 seconds, and this cooldown is shared between all party members. Only activate in what domain? What are we talking about? Hold on, so all of these do something different? What is... Man, there's a lot going on in this event. They made it a little bit like overcomplicated, like wall of text overcomplicated. The energy amplifier is an antediluvian relic. Of course, an antediluvian relic. Yep. That is the subject of that guy's research. It can draw out people's strength and convert it into motive force, which can be used to revitalize Irminsul fruit fragments. Motive force scales based on characters' levels. The higher their level, the greater the motive force, and the more and mightier fruit fragments that you will be able to revitalize. Obtain more. Why are all these people's characters only level? Here, give me... Wait, where are my characters? Oh, these are only friends characters, huh? But this gave me nothing. Why did this give me nothing? Because I'm at the maximum already. Maybe that'll change in a second here. I don't really understand how I'm at the maximum. Whatever. Wait, what does this say? Usable, huh? Okay, so what do these other things do? When a character obtains an elemental shard, they gain a 30% elemental damage bonus. When a character obtains an elemental shard created by Geo, I mean, this is all about these elemental shards, huh? They will regenerate 2 energy for all party members. This effect can be triggered every 2 seconds. All party members' shield strength is increased. Okay, so let's start with... How do I... Nailed it? Sure. Okay, so I mean, we could just equip all of our stuff because that's all I can do at the moment. Co-op configuration? I mean, I'm probably not going to be playing in co-op, but might as well configure it, right? Do I have to redo this at all? Nope. Why did it cost so much less in the co-op configuration than it cost in the single player one? I don't know. Goodness, I had no idea there were such energy-rich fragments out there. None of the fragments we've found so far are anything like as big as this one. If my theory is correct, a fragment like this should have attracted a whole horde of dangerous monsters, which begs the question, how did you manage to get your hands on it? By defeating the monsters, of course. I regret to inform you that I shall be canceling my commission with the Adventurers Guild with immediate effect. I'm part of the Adventurers Guild. You can't, I've already accepted the commission. Traveler, how would you like to take on a new commission? I don't think that's how it works, but whatever. I'm literally part of the Adventurers Guild. I take commissions from them. Wait, you can't do that? Sumeru Academia signed a contract with us. Ahem, and in any case, this traveler is actually one of ours. Oh, really? That's lucky. This is the most energy-rich fragment I've seen so far. I simply must collect some data on it. With this traveler's help, my undergraduate thesis, a study on internal energy flow of developing Irminsul fruit, is saved. Jesus. Still an undergraduate, huh? How old is this guy? He looks like he's like 50. Could be 60. I mean, it's really hard to tell with animated characters, but he's got like gray hair that looks naturally gray and not like white silver hair that you see on like some young anime characters. It will be an epoch. Is that the right way to use that word? It will be an epoch defining study by conducting a sequence of tests. I feel like they use abnormally large words in this game, or abnormally complex words for no reason. I don't know what the what's it called? The localization group is doing. They feel like they need to overcomplicate their audience or something. Adopting a phase-wise approach, I will examine localized energy transfer and transformation within the fruit during a single development cycle in the hope of isolating and identifying the defining features of the Irminsul energetics. Of course, yep, that's what I'm always saying. We don't understand a word you're saying. Never mind, let's move on. Time to talk specifics. What I'd like you to do is head to a domain that we previously discovered and conduct a practical test. It's a very straightforward procedure. All you need to do is place the fragment in the energy amplifier, take it inside with you. This will activate its energy, conduction, and amplification effects. I'll give you energy amplifier now, as long as you draw energy from the Irminsul fruit fragment while exploring the domain. I will receive data on my end. Traveler, no one is disputing your ability, but please be on your guard in that domain. It's extremely dangerous. There, it's up to you now. Alright, okay.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. If you gather up what you can,
challenge the domain. So where is this domain? First of all, I assume we can't we can teleport to it. Oh, joy. The other thing I want to do before we actually start this domain... Oh, it's this door. I see, but before we start the domain, I kind of want to look at the quest thing and see what's going on. It says we've completed 4 of 12. How do you figure? I don't understand, but sure. Oh, now we have the event shop available too. So we got a crown. We got 300 primo gems. Lots of other stuff. Where's Diona? Okay, I don't know how to get Diona, but I'm sure it'll become apparent to it at some point. Let's go ahead and take on the domain. It seems like the domain might be its own act altogether, And then, or not act, but it'll be its own step in the act. And then I don't know what step 3 is gonna be, and then there's some twisted realm that I assume is step 4, but I don't really know, so that's why we're doing this, huh? There's a lot more stuff to do in a single day than I thought there would be for an event like this. I thought it would literally end after we went to those 3 zones, and that would be all that we have to do for the day. But that might mean that if we can do all this stuff in a single day, it means that we won't have anything to do for the next like 3 days until Act 2 opens up, which is what I think is going to happen. So are we just beating stuff up?
Gather. I will have order.
Let's hit stuff with meteors. Although we should probably consider our meteor usage, because if we use it like that, then we don't get all the bonus damage we could have gotten for first picking up crystallized shield. Because we gotta remember all the crystallized shields give us like big bonuses to our elemental damage, and specifically Geo is the main purple crystal that we got, so Geo is gonna be getting the biggest bonus. Ow! He just hit me for 4 900s. Are things, I guess everything's like level 90. Is everything level 90 normally? This event seemed like things got really strong, just out of nowhere. Like, it's not difficult, but it seems like they're really strong. Okay, let's see if we could get a crystallize, which we just did. So that should make this hit really hard. I mean, it did something. How'd we do? I don't know if we could actually hit those guys up there. What we need is we need Zhongli to break these stupid pillars. And then Ganyu should be able to deal with this Hydro Abyss Mage pretty easily. It's taking his time. Like I said, they're tanky. Like, normally this guy would be long dead by now. I mean, my Ganyu's not the greatest Ganyu in the world, but she's definitely not this weak. So, where are we supposed to be going? I guess up that way? I mean, we've done this domain before. I've seen this domain layout. It was the same domain I think we did when we went to that guy who was frozen in time, and we were going to collect the frozen boar meat or whatever. For sure that's the domain we did, and it ended with that giant cryo Regis vine thing. Alright, this is all made to be automated. That was cool, I guess. What's going on in this room? Seems like a fight. Yeah, Geo Bishops. Let's do it. They didn't get stun locked, even though Zhongli has a shield. Oh, here we go. But I didn't create those, so I don't think those count as mine. I don't think those crystallized effects counted because they didn't come from my character.
Stabilize.
I don't think I made those either. Alright, let's just use a different character because Zhongli is obviously not able to do that much to these dudes. Here we go, here's the damage. Oh, now there's big dude, huh? Ow. Probably shouldn't have stood in those because it hurt really badly. Man, you're tanky too. Not exactly going down very quickly, huh? I wonder if this event is going to be... Like, I'd say that my account is probably above average power. I wonder if this event is going to be difficult for people. So why was this door closed? Is there something out here?
Next on the agenda.
I mean, it's not like I was threatened by that activity, but it was definitely like difficult. I could see people being threatened by it. It's not quite as hard as like floor 12 of the Spiral Abyss, but it's definitely getting there. So we got a report back. I mean, doing this entire act is going to be probably like 30 to 40 minutes of content, so that's not bad at all. And then there's 3 more acts that we'll have to do in the future. Really what I want to get started on is I want to go do Zhongli's quest, because I'm pretty sure you need to do his quest to unlock the last world boss. And I want to get that done so I can do the world boss for this week. Hello. My data collection equipment has recorded everything. You fought sensationally. I could have done better. Very modest of you to say so. I cannot thank you enough for your phenomenal efforts in the pursuit of wisdom. Without you, we never would have made it inside that domain. It's just too perilous. You have saved the guild's reputation from a major blow. You were gonna have a bad reputation because the monsters were too strong? It's a shame that the fruit broke into many pieces. I can't take my research any further for the time being. Although, maybe there's still some time to change direction and focus on Energy Amplifier in my thesis. My apologies once again. The Adventurers Guild will not shirk our responsibility to you for this incident. Traveler, could I trouble you to please gather any further fragments you come across during your travels? By using the Energy Amplifier to challenge domains that even I wouldn't dare enter, you will be able to provide this dude with further data. I have no doubt that this will be of great service to him. Understood. Your support is greatly appreciated, Traveler. Safe travels and Ad Astra Abyssar. I actually don't know how you're supposed to say that last word. I know that what's-her-face, Catherine, says it all the time, but I never understand what she's trying to say. Abyssok or something? Score? Where are we getting score from? This must be the Twisted Domain. Have twisted this domain, creating bizarre traps and constantly attracting powerful enemies to dwell within. If you wish to plumb in its depths, you too must possess the power of the fruit. Okay. So the domain is here. So a second domain? The Twisted Realm is a second domain? Or am I confused? Let's look at this page and see what's up. We're still only at... Oh, so we could have gone to another place of interest. Oh, were we supposed to do all the places of interest before we did that domain? Or am I missing something? I feel like maybe we should go do the other places of interest because it'll power us up more. But maybe we'll give this a try without the extra power and see what happens. Because I think now that I look at it, we were intended to be more powerful when we did that first domain than we actually were, because we didn't go fill up this entire doohickamajiggler. Defeat opponents will drop unstable, high-energy crystal cores that will explode when characters get too close to them, dealing geo damage to nearby characters. Okay. Oh, it's this. Oh, jeez. Okay, we're definitely going to need more power. I can tell you right now that I can't do the most difficult things on that without a boost. So let's go get our boost then. Interesting how they've done this. And it kind of like, if you go collect all the things on the first day, then it gives you a few days to try and like do as well as you can or experiment with different configurations on that amplifier, because you probably can't fit all boosts on there. It's probably going to make you choose once you have enough of them. So, and then you'll just shoot for like the best score that you can achieve. Obviously, our goal is going to be to get all relevant rewards. Some rewards I don't consider as relevant, such as Mora, but other people might consider Mora relevant. There is also prestige for beating everything on the hardest difficulty, but I don't really care about that too much. What are these turbo nerds doing?
Stabilize.
And this thing is tanky. Alright. Goodbye. Yeah, these enemies are just strong. Normally, I would definitely expect Zhongli's meteor to one-shot all of these.
Solidify.
Nope. Oh no, he did the thing where he drops the loot into the water. So I probably can't reach it, huh? Like, there's a way to reach it, but I don't know that I have the patience to do it. We'd have to, like, climb up on top of this, and then... I didn't get low enough. I don't know. I don't really... That's not a big deal. The next thing is just over there, though. So let's go do that. I hate it when that happens to the loot, when it sinks to the bottom of the water. Not really sure why it happens. Because that guy, like, drowned. So it's not like I killed him in an odd way by, like, launching him off the cliff while he had 0 HP. The damage that killed him should have been drowning damage, so it should have spawned the loot on top of the water. But I guess not. Okay, that was not what we were supposed to kill, so that's unfortunate. For some reason, I just came over here, killed the first enemy that I saw, assuming that it was the right thing. This guy is part of the thing. Where is the mutation stone? Must be up there. The actual stone is right here. Where's the mutation stone at? Oh, it's up on top of that boat. Oh boy, that hurt a lot. We should probably heal up then. I mean, we could kill these guys without killing the mutation stone, so... Although, wasn't that one shaman that we ran past part of this as well? Are we gonna have to go back and get him? Okay, let's get a shield and then Hu Tao can start doing some damage. Hu Tao definitely does more damage than Noelle is going to deal. Please. Wow, that guy just exploded. What made him take so much damage? I guess we didn't need to kill that shaman? Or did that shaman somehow get himself killed a different way? I probably want to teleport to this. Is this going to be on top of this mountain? It probably is. Come here, stone crystal flag. Or geo crystal flag. Oh, there was one behind me the whole time? Highly rude. I'm gonna laugh when I climb this whole mountain and then realize it's not actually on top of the mountain. There's no good way for me to tell. Oh, come on. I just wanted to capture you. There's no way for me to tell unless I actually go to the spot where it is. So I might as well go the more difficult route. Because I could always drop down on it, I suppose. It's not hard to get from the top to the bottom. It's hard to get from the bottom to the top. But if it was on the bottom the entire time, then this is kind of like a waste of effort. But it is faster to go this way anyways than to actually just climb the mountain. Can you stop? So these guys are not part of it. Well, it's definitely down. I've established that now just by seeing the arrow next to it. Yeah, it's down there. Okay, we don't want to be here. How many mutation stones are there? I see 2. There might be one in that building as well. So far I only see 2 mutation stones, so.
Solidify.
I can't tell, was there one up there? I guess we got them all. Oh man, these guys are gonna sit on top of these stupid little pillars.
I will have
But we can
order.
hit him with the meteor, so. This guy took no damage, huh? Okay, who else needs to die? Those guys over there, I don't know what they're doing. They're like lighting stuff on fire. Grab. Missed him. That one guy still hasn't figured out how to get out from under the staircase, so. Could you, like, make this a little bit easier? Alright, so here's round 2 of things done. Got another purple stone. Might as well go ahead and do round 3, right? It's getting awfully long now. Because I didn't think there'd be this much. Maybe next time we'll split it up into like 2 parts or something. Because doing all of an act in a single video seems a little bit long.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
Bird egg. Oh, I only got one. So, where is this zone now? Looks like it's gonna have just the ruined guard. But if we take care of this, then it shouldn't be too bad.
Solidify.
He apparently was not awake yet. That didn't hit you? That's unfortunate. Although now he's confused. Alrighty then. He doesn't appear to know what to do. See, you can see again I'm stuck. I guess I probably couldn't have walked up that anyways. Oh, I had already killed him before I used my thing. Dang it. He died to a random crit. I mean, I guess it's not that random considering Hu Tao has 80% crit chance. But still, I didn't think the crits were doing that much damage. Let's go get Hu Tao some health. I probably don't need to heal Hu Tao because as long as she's got a Zhongli shield on her, she's pretty much unkillable. But I did just waste her elemental burst, so I wouldn't even have a heal button if I needed it. So this next one, I don't see it. It must be out of render distance. It's supposed to be on that island. Oh, there's the mutation stone. There's Fatui here. Well, I guess there's always Fatui here, huh? We'll keep the same strategy as always. Kill the mutation stone and then kill every... Oh, this is gonna hurt. I didn't see the explosive barrel until it was too late.
Leave it as a good night should.
I feel like Noelle's doing less damage than she normally does. Weird. Maybe it is just these guys are so freaking tanky. Oh, you're fire, huh?
Solidify.
Well, I'm gonna need someone other than Hu Tao to kill you then. Whoops. He died to the pillar before my Ganyu shot even hit him. I like that hilly troll just does not care. So we gotta get up there, but where are the mutation stones? Catch that black bass real quick. So we can't climb up this. How do we get up this? I climb like the wall out here or something? That's kind of a pain. Okay, here's one mutation stone. They put a lot of explosive barrels around them. What? I didn't expect that to hit. Oh, is there no other mutation? No, there's definitely another mutation zone. But where? Oh, there it is.
Stabilize.
Alright, we don't quite have enough
Born of ice and frost.
energy to just meteor all these guys, so I guess Ganyu will take care of it. That guy's ice. Oh. I hate that Hu Tao's charge attack can't go upstairs. Did he drop loot? It's actually surprising. Oh, he did. It's in the water. I was gonna say it's surprising that he didn't, but he did. Alright, so now we should have just about everything done here for Act 1, plus we completed that. Now we should fill up our energy thingamajiggle. Now why am I... Still we haven't figured out why I can't obtain more. I don't understand that whole thing. What's up with this? Characters possess 5 stacks of Blade Dance effect, and each stack increases normal attack damage by 15%. Possessing 5 stacks will increase normal attack speed. When a character takes damage, they will lose 1 stack. A maximum of 1 stack can be lost every second. A character will gain 1 stack for every 10 seconds they are on the field. Each character's cooldowns stack counts and their effects are counted independently. So it's really good for someone who can just stay out on the field for a long time. So maybe Ganyu. When a character causes an opponent to superconduct, there is a 50% chance they will trigger a falling icicle that deals 500% the character's damage. I mean, my party can't really do superconduct. Oh, but you can only have 1 middle point, huh? I think we're cool with the middle point that we have. It seems pretty good. So what new things do we have? When a character protected by a shield hits an opponent with a normal attack, their attack is increased. Oh wow, that's really good. Yeah, give me that one. We're running out of space here. This is 1250, while the other one's only 1000. Interesting. Okay, what else do we have? For 20 seconds after an elemental burst is used, so we could either get 2 green ones or we could go 1 more blue one. Character who unleashed the elemental burst has 40% normal attack damage. Character normal and charge attack damage against opponents affected by cryo is increased by 30%. So that's really good for Ganyu. So if we go like full Blade Dance build, then Ganyu might pop off. When a character's charge attacks hit opponent that is under 30%, an Executioner's Blade will descend and deal immense damage. This effect can only be triggered once every 10 seconds. All party members receive a 30% physical. We don't want that one. All party members have their damage dealt by normal attacks increased. That one's... Why is that one so good? I mean, we might as well take the second green one then. I don't know why we can't get extra motive force at the moment. I'm not understanding what the issue is. How do I get rid of the ones that I currently have? You gotta like find them. Like, why are the highest level ones not at the top? That's annoying me. It's very slightly. Whatever. We'll just put in a whole bunch of 90s and call it good. So let's go do this twisted whatever. Who's it? Oh, Diana. So you just need 1,000 of those to send her an invitation. I already have 1,000. I mean, I already have a Diana. I'm definitely gonna get this for a constellation, but not right now. I feel like I'll wait. So let's go do this twisted realm. I don't know how hard we want to do it. We need to get a total score of 20,000 by the end, but I don't know like how we accumulate score. I guess it's mostly because I assume we just need 20,000 across all 4 of these. So that means we need about 5,000 points per, which is probably just what we will shoot for then. Select a time limit. Well, first of all, let's change it to hard. Expert could give us 5 times, but let's start with hard and see what happens. And we'll go with 3 minutes. We'll give them an extra 200% HP. We can increase their electro res. Probably don't want to increase their pyro res. We don't care about them having attack. Healing effectiveness, not that valuable for us. I mean, we might as well do that. All party members, we don't want our energy recharge reduced. Stamina consumption by sprinting kind of sucks. When not protected by a shield, I think we're okay with that because we're always going to be protected by a shield. We take increased damage after sprinting. High energy crystal cores will only disappear after exploding twice. Sure, we'll deal with that. Duration is increased. One of the Geovishap hatchlings in the first wave will unleash Rumbling Stone. I do hate Rumbling Stone, but we'll deal with it. We're still not at 5,000 points. And this doesn't... Cryo-enhanced Geovishaps possess the condensed ice ability. They will periodically release frigid Lalian pulses that will inflict cryo. These characters' stamina consumption is increased by 100% until the afflicted element is removed. Oof. Well, let's start with this and see how difficult this actually is. Okay, so we get full sauce to start off with.
Solidify.
How many things are we fighting?
I will have order.
I think we just want to spam really hard.
All hail!
Solidify.
Unfortunately, they are running away, which is going to make this really annoying. Like, I'm fine with fighting enemies that are difficult, but if the enemies spend the entire time running away in a timed thing, then it becomes significantly more annoying.
Access denied.
So we've almost used 1 minute, which is not great. We really need to, like, be done. But, of course, he ran away again, so... And they're just running.
Solidify.
Can we get the crystallize effect somewhere? Yeah, there we go. Crystallize. So now we got 50% increased geo damage.
No touching.
Now we can pop this. And then maybe Hu Tao can get some good damage done. That guy ran away again, so we'll just ignore his existence.
Stabilize.
We need to go pick up more of these crystallized shields, because they're going to boost our damage every time. We are going way too slowly at the moment, though.
Access denied.
Gather. I will have order.
Still didn't kill that other guy because he hasn't even spent any time like near us at all. I feel like he would just, yeah, he just dies to passive damage if he comes near us. Okay, so now we got 2 of these big guys.
For Rex Lapis.
Order.
And we can hit them with the meteor. We need to deal lots of damage to both of them very quickly, but they're not close enough.
Higher, higher, hands on fire.
So we might not be able to do this, huh? I think we're gonna be just like slightly short. We'll see. We just don't seem to have quite the damage to finish. We had given them like slightly less XP or something, or HP, then we would have had it. Oh, we could keep going after the time runs out? So what happens if we don't accomplish the time limit then? Okay, so we lost a whole lot of score because we didn't accomplish the time limit. Why don't we give it, we have to pick all the things again. So it wasn't too awfully difficult. How much score was the time limit giving? Also, for just finishing it, we get all that. I wonder how much you need to like get most of the rewards that matter. We probably want to get at least to 15,000, which means we need to be getting about 4,000 every single day. Oh, it saves all your difficulties. Okay, that's cool. How much do we lose by, like if we just do this, we lose quite a few points. Either of these changes is an auto success. Is there anything in here that could make us have as auto success that would lose us less points? Not really. What if we changed it to expert? If we changed it to expert and then lowered these both to the minimum, we'd still get more score. You want to try that real quick? We don't even have to give them, I guess giving them this gives us significantly more points. Why don't we try this real quick? I want to see how difficult expert is. I know we're going for a while now, but I guess that's just how it's gonna be. Next time we'll probably swap how we do this so we don't have it all in such a big chunk.
Stabilize.
So now we have a lot of time.
Born of ice and frost. For Rex Lapis.
it didn't actually use my ability until after they had already run away.
Solidify.
Like, they're not even trying to approach me, they're literally doing attacks across the map from me. This doesn't seem that much harder. Like, yeah, they deal more damage and they probably have more health, but it's not, like, that bad. Especially since we were playing with such a high modifier earlier on their health and stuff.
Time to clean up.
It's a little annoying that I'm pretty much only dying to that stupid passive ability that they have, because it's constantly going off while they're camping across the map, not attacking.
Stabilize.
Can we get a crystallize effect going here?
Time to go.
Doesn't seem like it.
This
Oh, now we
is
got it.
order.
This is long overdue.
If we give ourselves the maximum time limit, there might be a chance that we could actually... Like, we're doing this faster than we were doing the hard mode one,
Gather.
which is
I
interesting.
will have order.
Because that means we could give them either more HP or give ourselves less time on this expert mode one and get way more points.
Stabilize.
I must as a dutiful maid would.
We're just healing up really quick. We do get reduced healing. I think our healing's cut in half or something. If we beat it with 7 minutes left, then we know that we could have done a three-minute time limit here.
Stabilize. This is order.
Yeah, and we're easily gonna be able to do that, so. Why don't we try it again with the 3-minute time limit, and that'll be the last one. Because then we're getting above 5,000 points, and 5,000 is really what I'm shooting for, because then we'll get maximum score. Well, let's check out this. We should have another reward in here. Yup. So, one last try. And we just proved that we can do this. So... I wonder, like, what the balance is. Because we could almost certainly do this and this. What is more points? That's 6,100. That's 6,300. And let's not get let's not go too crazy. I think with this I will be happy. 6,000 points on the first one. Means that we could maybe even take it easy at some point. This is one thing that
Solidify.
the Spiral Abyss needs. The fact that you can't change characters when you're starting the floor really makes me mad sometimes. Oh my god. He was so close to dead.
Stabilize. I will have order.
No touching.
Where'd the... Okay, so they're right next to each other. We got one, and the second guy runs away. Of course he does. Okay, we got him.
Next on the agenda, born of ice and frost.
Gather. Order guide you.
We don't quite have Ganyu's thing here.
Touching.
There we go.
Blaze over.
Yeah, I mean, we're easily gonna have this.
Stabilize.
We already proved that we can do this, so it's not like a big surprise or anything. See if we can get Ganyu's ability up before the next guys.
Stabilize. This is order.
Born of
And
icy
we'll chain
frost.
that into Ganyu's thing, into her elemental burst. And then Hu Tao can come out. Unfortunately, she can't hit both of them at the moment because they're too far away from each other. But it looks like they fixed that for me.
Higher, higher, hands on fire.
Solidify.
Access denied.
Order guide you.
And the other guy didn't even get to transform. That's how quick we killed him. Once he got low enough health to want to transform. I think they try and transform at 50% HP. He didn't even get the chance to try because we just stun locked him infinitely. Oh wow, that was rude. Alright. And there it is. We're going to end today on Act 1 with a score of 6,000. It does appear that we probably could have pushed the limit a little bit further. And we maybe could have had that 6,300 score or even put a few more point modifiers in there. But it does seem like I can do the extreme difficulty as long as we're like kind of playing into our strength. Like I didn't give them 50% extra pyro resistance because that would have severely hurt my damage. But I gave them lots of other stuff that made them deal more damage because I'm not that afraid of their damage because I have Zhongli, right? So their damage doesn't matter as much to me. It's more how quickly I can do my damage that's getting us all the points. But either way, that's going to do it for Act 1 of this Energy Amplifier Initiation event. We already have 4,000 of these cubes. That means we can buy Diona, and I'm not sure how much progress that makes in the shop. I might try and calculate that out for next time. But either way, hopefully you enjoyed this one. Maybe you got an idea. Let me know how difficult this event is for you guys. Like the domains that we did before this Twisted Realm. How hard were those? Because it seemed like some of the enemies were incredibly tanky. But maybe that's just me. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed this one, and I will see you next time.